Hello, everyone. Today I'll be discussing the intriguing and complex role of music in maladaptive daydreaming. As most of you watching this might know, maladaptive daydreaming is characterized by immersive and excessive daydreaming that can interfere with daily life, impact functioning, or create distress. So let's delve into the multifaceted relationship between music and this phenomenon. First, just to accentuate the importance of music in setting the tone for the daydreaming scenes, there was a small subgroup of respondents in this research who indicated that they try to avoid sometimes music, particularly in daydreaming scenes that they described as low energy. So music has a potent stimulating effect on the fantasy experience, and some participants intentionally avoid music when concentration is required for creating specific daydream scenarios. Music-triggered maladaptive daydreaming therefore might hinder the development of desired fantasy storylines. Uh, to enhance concentration or to create the correct storyline, music is avoided by some. Others, another group of respondents indicated that music is used to isolate themselves from the external reality as a sort of a white noise. In other words, for some individuals, music serves as a barrier that isolates them from external distractions. Music creates an unstructured sensory environment that supports an altered states of consciousness, fostering this form of immersive, vivid daydreaming. For those individuals, music is used as a tool to block out exterior stimuli, aiding in the intensification of the maladaptive daydreaming experience. Still, another theme that I identified in my interviews of these respondents to my call for participants was music as enhancing the creativity associated with developing the storylines of maladaptive daydreaming. So music catalyzes creativity within maladaptive daydreaming. Participants associate specific tunes with varying emotions and use them to construct daydream scenarios. The influence of music on emotions and mood drives the thematic content of daydreaming, allowing for a more dynamic and emotionally charged experience. Yet another theme that I identified in my interviews was music as a trigger for maladaptive daydreaming. Music can immediately trigger immersion in maladaptive daydreaming. Some individuals indicated that the moment they put on the music, their favorite music, they are immediately immersed in their fantasy. Furthermore, the power of music was described by some as triggering an automated behavior. So their sense of agency has been compromised. So daydreaming triggered by music is often characterized by a reduced sense of agency, by automatic behavior, by some respondents. Maintaining concentration becomes difficult in the presence of music, and the interruption of daydreaming becomes compromised. Another theme that I identified was of music described as an immerser of emotion. Music plays a pivotal role in altering emotional states and enriching the immersive daydreaming experience. So participants put on the kind of music that will set their emotional state to be in line with the daydreaming experience and therefore enriching it. These participants associate music with mood control, enabling them to modulate their daydream's emotional content. Um, Intense music in this group of respondents seemed to induce a cathartic form of daydreams, while shifts to uplifting music trigger positive daydream scenarios. So, so people sort of plan the kind of experience they want to create in their altered state of consciousness uh, by not only scripting the storyline, but also the soundtrack of this very powerful internal um, virtual reality. So participants compare the music's roles in maladaptive daydreaming indeed to a cinematic soundtrack. Some of them talk about it explicitly. Music seems to have the power to change the tone and the mood of the daydreams, influencing their content and emotional intensity. The evocative nature of music is recognized as, by my respondents as a significant contributor to the immersion, the depth of the immersion in the fantasy. So, in conclusion, the relationship between music and maladaptive daydreaming is a complex interplay of stimulation, isolation, creativity enhancement, triggering, and emotional immersion. The diverse roles that music plays in this phenomena underscore its profound impact on the daydreaming experience for many. Of course, further research is needed to unravel the neurocognitive processes involved and explore the intricate connections between mood, music, and the content of daydreams. Thank you for your attention.